college and university aren't scams. Those who say otherwise have often been there themselves. Let me explain. Before I begin, I'll point out that while I'm not from the US, I'm aware of the commotion people are experiencing due to their inability to find a job. This has also affected Europe, but not to the same extent. More and more people are saying online that education is losing its value. This is because curricula haven't kept pace with the advancement of technology and knowledge. Therefore, the assertion that the knowledge we receive at university and college is somewhat outdated is partly true, but is far from universally applicable. What do I mean? Degrees in fields such as medicine, biology, physics, mathematics, and other exact sciences will always be in demand. Such specialists are always welcome both domestically and internationally. Yes, there are education verification procedures, but the essence remains the same. Degrees in marketing, translation, and specialized or broad-based service industry professionals, that's where the real essence lies. These are the diplomas that are essentially worthless. Sure, they have a school logo and a seal, a certificate on steroids, nothing more. Anyone can learn these professions sitting at home with a laptop on their lap or desk. Let's use an example. Imagine two people. One has a marketing degree and has done nothing but study. The other has no diploma but has real-world case studies, advertising campaigns, and results. Who will get hired? Exactly. Because it's quite difficult to retrain someone with an education. They have a clear understanding of what and how to do things in theory, while in practice everything is completely different. Meanwhile, someone with a portfolio, although they don't have a degree, has extensive experience creating and implementing projects in a constantly changing environment. They can easily be taught the necessary skills because instead of memorized theory, they have the ability to adapt to any necessary conditions at a given moment. And since I'm talking about the category of useless degrees, let me tell you right away where the risks are highest. Among my acquaintances, the ones who have been burned the most are those with degrees in tourism, service, marketing, and all those without a degree who work for hire at minimum wage jobs. The COVID epidemic is sending them a big hello. This moment has shaken everyone, but these people have suffered the most, not because they lack experience or a degree, but because these sectors were the first to collapse due to restrictions, social distancing, and curfews. They found themselves in deep trouble, but even after the epidemic, their mindset hasn't changed. It happened once, so it won't happen again. And now we've reached another crisis, which has once again proven that events may not repeat themselves exactly, but the consequences will roughly be the same. Reduced demand for services, reduced profits, and, as a result, staff layoffs. And now we can get to the most important point. Many YouTubers who say that higher education is a scam are hypocrites. Pay attention. Most of these YouTubers themselves have a higher education and work in their field. They've come a long way and the only thing they're unhappy with is the salary. And I understand them. As a medical student myself, I periodically look at salary statistics and my jaw drops at what I see. While some people rake in a 5-digit salary a month, and yes, in Europe that's a fortune, the rest go to work for pennies with no prospects for career advancement. And the problem isn't the degree. The problem is that some people develop after it, while others stagnate. And so, we see videos on YouTube claiming that higher education is a scam. They go to YouTube eager to prove to everyone that quickly growing their channel is entirely feasible. For them it is. Because unlike newbies, they have years of experience creating, managing, and monetizing channels one way or another. For us, it's pure hell because developing a channel from scratch to making money can take a whole year if not more. Those who come up with an idea and immediately become recommended looting subscribers are, in my opinion, the exception rather than the rule. They don't tell you how many years it took them to start making money. They don't tell you how many channels failed before. They show the result, but not the path. And if they tell about the path, they do it fast and without crucial details. Let's be honest, a degree doesn't guarantee you a job. That's true, you have to work for it. In medicine, that means an internship followed by residency, a desk job, and a brass plaque on the door. For lawyers, it means working in law firms, and engineers and IT specialists have their own paths too. Let's look at this issue from a different angle. What if you look for a job during your studies rather than after? University doesn't give you a job. It gives you access to people, to opportunities, to the environment. It gives you tools for development, powerful enough if you find the right approach to them. And if you don't use them, it's not the system's problem. It's the problem of your lazy ass. Okay, let's not talk about that. It's your responsibility. No one owes you anything. If you think that because you paid for a diploma, you should be guaranteed a job at the end, then you're simply missing something. University is a living example of the expression every man for himself. Consider it a pure deathmatch where everyone came for the opportunity to become someone big, but whether you'll take advantage of it is an open question. A diploma isn't a guarantee of a job. It's an entrance ticket to a building where you have to work hard. And if you think you'll be let into the VIP box without a ticket just because you watched the video How to Become a Millionaire at 15, good luck. You'll definitely need it. For everyone else, I advise you to go beyond your program already in your first year. It works better than any resume. A diploma is a tool. The question is, who uses it?